8, Summer Brekkie Show, Mike Goldman, Ricki-Lee, Brian McFadden, and Delta Goodrem.
Hello.
Welcome along. Good to see you.
Thank you.
How'd you go getting up so early?
Not too bad.
How do you go getting up so early when he gets up to go to work?
Does he wake you up?
You're okay. You still wake me up. We always say goodbye, like, I'm going to work. Okay, bye-bye.
Oh, that's nice.
Now leave.
But apparently he rings you every time he goes out of the studio to go to the toilet or have a coffee.
Yes.
And wakes you up again.
He does. Wakes up again. Hi, babe.
Yeah, well, if I'm not sleeping, neither is she. It's a team effort.
It's a team
We're in it
effort.
together.
I'm going to make sure that I remember that so when I'm up early, I can wake him up.
So are you two really different, or are you like the same kind of person?
I think it's a split. It's like there's parts of us that are absolutely
different.
identical. We do well. That's exactly it. There's half different and half the same. Like a lot of things were chalk and cheese, but then a lot of things were the very same.
So it was like 2 steps forward, 2 steps back, opposites attract, something like that.
Oh my God!
Don't ever sing
showing my age.
It's not your day, Mike, is it? It's really not your day.
Singing to us.
So what is it with you two? What attracted you to each other?
Oh, God.
Well, they're both ugly for a start.
Well, obviously,
that's not something everybody needs.
mine's an obvious physical attraction, as you can see.
Yes.
For her, I don't know. She just she had a nice mind and great personality.
Moving on.
How do you go living with each other? You know, who hogs the bathroom the most?
Who do you think?
Brian.
I'm not entering into this. It's too early for this conversation.
Oh, Diva.
All right, fair enough.
All right. Well, you guys, we saw in the paper yesterday that Brian is joining you on tour next year.
Yeah, he is. Yay.
Yay!
As a roadie, or what's he doing?
Yeah, he's going to be putting up the stage.
An all-rounder. I'm an all-rounder.
Very happy. He'll be
He'll be doing sound and working on
sound
the monitors.
engineering.
Yep.
No, it's great because, you know, we obviously have spent a lot of time apart this year, and now we get to spend some time and also have fun on the road and be able to do the show. I'm getting the show together at the moment and putting the final touches together, so to speak. Well, we're getting into rehearsals, bringing it all to life, and Brian's been really good at that too, and he'll go on and sing some songs as well. And
No, I haven't been really good. I've just been saying to you, stop panicking. It's still 4 weeks away. She's like, my tour's not going to be ready. I'm like, it's 4 weeks away.
And normally, like, you know, the big superstar act doesn't really hang out with the support act.
Yeah.
Did you just call him the support?
No.
Guest artist.
Thank you.
Artist.
No problem.
So it's
nice.
obviously going to be a little different to the usual.
I mean, you know, like it's different because obviously Brian's just like still, you know, Brian's had his first solo album out here and everybody's been getting to know the songs and stuff, and now he can sing them, you know, on the tour, and it's great. It's going to be really fun, and he'll come on and do some songs, and doesn't mean he won't come on in the middle of the show. It'll be great.
Yeah.
Brian
Bring
told
on
us
some
off
tea.
air he's recording a new album in a little studio in Manly. Do you get over there much to help him out or offer your opinion or anything like that?
Yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah, went yesterday, and you know we always that's really when you're talking about that's probably one thing that we're really good at is like being devil's advocate for music, especially like with music we can kind of say like no, yes, and we don't always agree, but we do most of the time too. We've got different ears.
And, you know, there must be some creative clashes there. You know, I just couldn't imagine being with someone that's really musical and has that same creative mind as well.
But
Well,
you know what,
we've
we're both very
learned-
different too, like in a good way. Like he'll kind of be driven on a melody here, and I'll be driven on this, or it'll just be we're completely different writers.
I think it's good. Like we do. It's the only time we ever really argue is when sometimes we have difference of opinions on songs, but it's always good because we always know the other person. They're not doing it to be a pain. They're doing it because they hear something that the other person doesn't, and it works really well for us. You know, we don't actually argue about it. It's just we kind of get upset when the other person doesn't like it. You're like, that if the other person likes it, then we know we've got something special. Yeah, if you know you've done something great, if the other person goes, yeah, it's great. But if they don't like, you're like,
and what if it's something that you're really happy with, and you're like, I love this.
I don't know. I'm like, but I really think it's like this and that. But
it's frustrating. It's frustrating when you know that because the other person is our soundboard, and if they don't like it, you're like. You know,
I thought you were meant to be interviewing me tonight. Now it's these two interviewing us two. I thought it was you interviewing me. Where's your questions, buddy?
Well, tomorrow you're coming in to do the show instead of Brian.
He hasn't done his research,
Okay, I have a question. I got my washing this morning, and how come my favourite T-shirt is now 2 sizes too small?
Do you wash his clothes?
Sure.
No.
Why are you doing it back to domestics? You're only going to shoot yourself in the foot because you're domestically challenged.
Oh,
He's already told us that this morning.
love
mentioning this.
What are you?
I'm just as bad.
Little Miss Domestic Bliss over here. Would you
Mrs.
stop?
Doubtfire. Yeah.
I'm finding it very difficult to take Brian seriously with Delta's sunglasses
Yeah,
on.
we'll
I
take
just
a
took
photo
a
and put it
photo.
up on the
I
website.
look like an Olsen twin with these things on.
You do
They're
actually.
They're the biggest sunglasses in the world. It's like so you don't get. They cover your whole
Yeah,
head.
I'm bringing him as the court jester on tour, so he makes everybody laugh.
Delta, stay with us. We are going to ask some
you.
more questions and delve into more maybe that domestic bliss that we've just heard a little bit about.
Love. Ain't it grand?
I'm looking forward to it. Stay with us. It's the Summer Brekkie Show. Mike Goldman, Ricki-Lee, Brian McFadden, and his lovely fiancée. Well, I didn't give him lovely, but it's Delta
Thanks,
Goodrem. More in a
hero.
second.
I'm